live on TikTok. Violent CTA boss agents gotta go. And it starts with Brother Tom Moore, 95th Street, Rail South, executive board member, a violent man. At today's board meeting, he sided with the CTA mismanagement to fire, or he sided with the CTA mismanagement who fired a longtime employee, 8 years, who had sick children that he had to take care of. And he had a lot of hits on his record. Sided with him. Didn't want to even debate it. So, I did my usual thing when the members are sold out. Most of the time, I follow them outside of the local 308 execution board room, and I give the member my card, and I say, brother, sister, I want you to show up at the membership meeting with your documentation to prove your case, because this is your last chance. So when I came back, Tom Moore said something to the effect, why is it that people are leaving this meeting? We're not supposed to do that, to go talk to members. And I said, well, it's stuffy in this room. Got to get some fresh air. He said, you're full of shit. And I said, well, I may be full of shit, but at least I ain't a boss-loving, boot-licking sellout. And he got out of his chair. He said, I'm going to kick your ass. And he got into my face, and I'm sitting in the chair. And I went like this. I said, do what you got to do. And I had my hands, both hands up like this. You never, ever want to be perceived as the aggressor, but you want to have your hands up because you're going to have to tie up the arms as they get thrown at you. And see, these people, they look at me and they say, he's a skinny little guy. I could whip his ass. I've been training in martial arts for years. So when I train with, everyone I train with is bigger than me, taller than me, heavier than me. So I know what it's like to take some hits, to take some throws, but I'm ready. And I said, do what you gotta do, bring it. People were like, Tom, sit down. And then he kicks my chair, boom. And I got my hands there, I'm like, whoa. And he's getting closer. He says, you're a faggot. You're a fag. Tired of you. He's talking bad about us. You're making us look bad. I said, man, the crap y'all pull, you're doing the job yourself. I'm just telling the truth about you. Tom Moore, Latarsha Davis, Mark Weems, Corey Carr, all of y'all. You get upset, you want to shoot the messenger. You want to kill the canary in the coal mine. You want to take the batteries out of the smoke detector. All right, they're saying I'm hate speech and hateful behavior. Repeated submissions could result. So I'm gonna hit feedback here, and it's my live does not contain that. Submit. All right. So they want to attack me and do these terrible things to me physically. He called me the F word, and I guess I shouldn't have said the whole thing. You know, I was kind of flattered too. I kind of wanted to laugh at him because, you know, I'm a heterosexual male, but you know, I support a lot of our lesbian, gay, transgender, co-workers and me and them get called, the F word a lot by people like Keith Hill, local 241 president. But here, local 308 officers calling me that. So I'm thinking, you call me that. I spoke up defending a brother who was fired by the CTA mismanagement for taking care of his sick babies. And I guess that makes me homosexual because I care about another man. I can't figure it out, you know. But if that's the case, that makes me gay because I care about the health of another man. Okay. YMCA. Get some disco or something, man. I just, whatever. Y'all call me the F word. Y'all can call me a liar, a clown. They call me white man too. That's something people do. Whatever. But the one thing y'all can't call me, and y'all know it, is you can't call me a boss loving bootlicking sellout. But it's crazy. Every month I deal with this, y'all. I have never threatened violence. I've never done anything violent to any of these people, these other officers. None. But every month they say stuff. Let's beat his ass. Let's hit him. Let's call the cops. He needs to get out of here. And when you're there, you'll see it. I wish you could see it. Because I'm not who they say I am. They say all these terrible things about me. And that's okay. They have that right. But it's not accurate. I just tell people what I think. And I'm not, when I call them sellouts, it's what they are. They sell out. You selling out, right? You getting something. I give you over to the manager, and what do I get? I get respect from the manager, right? I'm selling you out. A bootlicker. I'm licking the boots. I'm telling the boss, hey, how you doing, boss? I give him some donuts or something, or I give him a hug, Boss loving. They're always defending the bosses. I mean, what's wrong with just saying that? So you could call me stupid. You could call me full of crap. You could call me whatever you want to call me. But at least I ain't a boss-loving, bootlicking sellout. So I'm happy if you call me these things. Because I'm like, well, at least I ain't a boss-loving, bootlicking sellout. Now, if you think that you a boss-loving, bootlicking sellout, or you feel that you're acting like a boss-loving, bootlicking sellout, I could see how you would be like, man, I'm gonna go beat that guy up. I'm gonna go get him. He's gonna stop disrespecting me. Let's talk about disrespect. So our president of our union says it's okay for people to threaten me with violence because I'm disrespectful. And I'm disrespectful to what? To their chain of command. Okay. Now, the chain of command is not the president of the union. The chain of command starts with you, the members of the union. You're the boss. Did you know that? Union members? You are actually the boss of the union. Check out the preamble in the Amalgamated Transit Union Constitution and the Local 308 bylaws if you don't believe me. Check out the obligation. Without the members, there's no union. You understand that. The union is not the officers. I am not the union. I'm not. I'm an officer, but I'm not the union. You're the union. I'm there to help you. So, they are threatening me and they hate me because I expose them for their treason. And they're treasonous. And Tom Moore is a traitor. And he does some good things. He has done some good things. And I have defended him. I've helped him. I've tried to converse with him. But, to say you're going to do violence to me because you try to provoke me And I respond and say, well, fine, I guess I am, whatever you say, but at least I ain't a boss loving bootleg and sellout. And then you want to commit violent acts against me, and you kick my chair and get in my face. And, it's something wrong with you. There's just something wrong with you. Do you, Tom Moore, do you get all angry like that with the managers? Because I know I do. You know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Those of you who I've represented, right? Hopefully, maybe some of you are on this TikTok. Maybe you could say something. Like, yeah, brother, Eric, you represented me. You scared the hell out of them mismanagers. And that's what I do. Now, do I threaten them with violence? No. That's not acceptable. Don't threaten nobody with violence. But, are you, Tom Moore, are you this hard against the mismanagers? Because you don't act like it. Corey Carr? Nah, I don't think so. Mark Weems? Penny McCoach? James Battle? No, I don't think so. So, even Mike Overstreet. I'm not saying you all are bad people. I'm just saying, why are y'all so violent with me? You are literally violent with me. And you're so nice to these people that are ruining the lives of members who pay your salary as a union official. Can you explain yourselves? Why? So, today at 6:30, I'm holding an unofficial online membership meeting on Zoom. If you want to be a part of it, and you are a CTA bargain for employee, send me a direct message. I'll give you the registration link, and I can tell you all about the meeting. I can tell you about the finances of the union, brief information they gave me, and tell you the lessons that I learned from all these different grievances. We're going to go through every single grievance and talk about it. And I'm going to tell you what the officers said, the officer reports. I'm going to tell you everything. And of course it's biased. Of course it's from my perspective. But, put a direct message in. I'll send you the link. And Martin says, yes, you have to maintain good relationships with management. And that's what they preach to us. They say, you have to maintain good relationship with management. And you must correct the members. You must make sure they don't spread misinformation. This is stupid. What's up, Shelly? DJ Shelly. In Shelly, you've said it to me as well, in our conversations, that Local 308 is obviously a textbook classic company union, right? So it's owned by the CTA and operated. It's obvious, right? So TikTok says I've teared up. I feel so I've teared up. Whatever that means, I don't know. I just do this stuff, y'all. But I can't wait for the election. How about you? I just got to say, I can't wait, right? November 17th. November 17th. Let's do this, man. Give me a chance. I got so much to help y'all with. And I want to do so much, but our presidents have basically weaponized my compassion, my diligence, my enthusiasm, and my hard work against me. They punish me. All of them. They punish me for trying to help. Oh, Brother Martin getting his Boogeyman for President merchandise. All right. Thank you, brother. Like, we did 4 hours at this Board of Executioner meeting, and they left at noon, but they're getting paid 8 hours. So I'm like, and of course I said to the Secretary Treasurer Yosemite Sam Cleve Atkins, hey, can I see the receipts now? He said, no, I don't feel safe. I'm like, you don't feel safe? I don't feel safe. I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know what, but no, you can't see it. I said, okay, I'll let the members know that again, you won't let me see the receipts, that again, you won't let me see the payroll. Yeah, Board of Executioners. That's what I call it. They say it's the executive board. It's straight up executioner board. I just got to say, they execute people. I'm cutting his lunch date at the taco spot. Ah, that's why he doesn't feel safe. He's a little jittery there and he just needs some nourishment. I got it. I got it. Safety first. Safety first. But give me a chance to be president. You know, honestly, I can't do any worse than these people. I can't. I can't. I just can't. I literally can't let myself be worse than these people. You got that? we gonna open everything up for the members. We have online membership meetings. Everything. You want to know this, you want to know that, we'll email it to you. Now, we'll say, yeah, but he's not gonna let you, Yosemite Sam, he's not gonna let you see the finances, even if you're president. It's like, okay, well then I'm gonna put charges on him for removal. And you all support that, right? You're going to show up and vote at the meeting to make sure that he is relieved, right? It's simple. You know, you don't have to. I just tell y'all what's happening, just like I do now. You see, you know, I mean, if Papa Smurf is going to get upset, you know, too bad. You know, and he's got to go. Tom Moore's got to go. I mean, these people take everything so personal. And I don't. I'm going to tell you, they go after me. Our president has slandered my wife. My wife ain't got nothing to do with the union, the CTA. She don't want nothing to do with the union or the CTA. Why has my wife got to be a part of your conversation, your jokes? You know? Sometimes I wonder, these officers, when they, you know, like Tom Moore called me the F word. And our president slanders my wife, makes a sexual joke about my wife. You know, I think it's because they got something going on for themselves, you know, and they see me and it's like, I don't know. They feel something about themselves, some insecurity, so they got to go push it on me, you know, and they're hoping to provoke me to hit them back, you know. And Brother Martin says, here's a narrative to speak of. A lot of the board members are 20 years and up. It's not a good mix. And by 20 years, you mean years working at the CTA. Yeah, it's not a good mix, right? And so they're not really interested in what we're interested in, right? You know? So, but it's true. Every month I'm dealing with these threats of violence. I mean, it's okay. I don't feel scared or nothing. I got to call the police. I ain't going to call the cops on the union people because our union is set up to police itself, right? But I will tell you, if I had the time, I would put more. I already got charges on the president, but every time I bring him to a meeting, we don't have quorum. So it's just taking a while to get it there. But, you know, for slandering my wife. And that I'm going to do. But when they slander me and they go after me, y'all need to put charges on them. Because I'm busy dealing with court, right? Like, I'm taking mismanagers to court. I'm dealing with stuff with mismanagers. I'm going after our open enemy, the CTA mismanagement. Right? So take a little burden off my shoulders and go after these officials that are going after us. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to help out. I can't do it all. Do you know I'm getting ready now? I'm preparing briefs and cross-examination and gathering witnesses and subpoenas for 4 court cases that will go on between now and December. So I'm doing the work of a union president, a union lawyer, an executive board member. I'm a novice, rookie, whatever you want to call me, amateur, but I'm doing their work. And I'm doing it on my spare time, which isn't much. You know, I got a family, I got a garden to attend, I got my own hobbies, my own projects. You know, uh, martial arts. You know, I do all kind of stuff besides the CTA. I can't do everything uh, that you want me to do to fight back. So y'all gotta check these officials too. Why are you so scared of them? Let me tell you what. They're so scared of y'all, and that's why they don't want me talking to you about what they do. Because they're afraid that you're gonna rise up, you like you did when they tried to impeach me. You remember when they tried to throw me out of office before I was even sworn in? And what was it about? It's the same old thing. They're mad that I went to a member who they sided with the CTA to fire and told her, "I come to the membership meeting. I will help you out. Uh, if you want your situation, we can file an unfair labor practice charge against the CTA." And that dummy Stanley Gaines said I was going to put charges on the union. But even so, even if I did, that's still not illegal, you know. But I've never put, I've never taken the union to court. It's always been the CTA, okay? And that's what I believe in, okay? I believe we have to handle things as a union. Do I have to handle it? Not necessarily, because, like I said, right now I'm dealing with my own cases and a bunch of other cases. And these court cases, I mean, I am going up against 6-digit salaried, full-time CTA lawyers, okay? By myself. And I finally got a member with me who is the charging party in one of these. No one ever wants to go against the CTA. But here we got a member, Brother Mike Garcia, and he is doing it, and he's a brave brother in the shops, and I back him up 1,000%. So I'm his attorney. So I've got to gather, and I'm not an attorney, sorry. I'm his representative, okay? But it's like an attorney. Our own union attorney backed away from this, will not help. Charlie Burns, what a scumbag. I told this Charlie Burns because he defended the CTA mismanagement, laying off and now terminating our sister Kendra. And he's stupid as hell because he doesn't know the laws that he says he claims to know. You know, and I'm going after him. I said, if I make president, you're fired, man. And I'm still. Now, can I just fire people without who we employ as a union? No, the members have to be the deciding factor. But I'm going to drive it in our first membership meeting that he's got to go. Well, who are we going to replace him with? I don't know. And we are going to have to shop around, right? But he was never a choice for the membership, nor the executive board. He was the choice of the president. And he's from the same firm as Anita Tanai. And he's a relative. Like his grandfather, his uncle or something owns it. So it's all nepotism and crap. You know. So anyway, I just wanted to just rant. Because I just wanted to get it off my chest. Tom Moore's got to go. And I'm encouraging all of y'all. It's going to be wide open. I don't know who can run for Rail South because you need membership meeting credits, and that's another problem. I don't think anybody on Red South, I don't think anyone on the South section for operations, flagman, towerman, switchman, and motorman, I don't think anyone's got more meeting credits than him. So we're probably stuck with him. But y'all can put charges on him and get rid of him. He's up in there. Hey, you know, he's... God, Tom Moore. Oh, man. That brother, I really, I want to encourage him to be a fighter. And he's got it in him, and he has done it. And I've tried to back him up. I've tried to support him. But, man, you can't control yourself. Like, you got to get up in a meeting. I'm going to kick your ass, man. Because I am trying to help some poor man. who's been fired for taking care of his sick babies. I mean, it's not like you're a Republican, I'm a Democrat, or I'm a Republican and you're a Democrat, and uh, your religion is this and my religion is that. No, it's about helping people in our union. Like, I care more about this man having a chance to get his job back, and you're just so violently opposed to it. What in the world is wrong with y'all? You are violent. When I care about people whose lives have been turned upside down because they got sick or their children are sick, or and y'all waive that paid sick leave. I mean, you're not saying nothing about it. Almost all the write-ups were absenteeism. It's a problem that could have been solved with paid sick leave. And you got to call me a fag. You got to call me a fag. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's kind of funny, just funny to me. You gonna call me that? Like that's supposed to do what? You know, like. Okay, fine. Okay, whatever. At least I ain't a boss loving bootlick and sellout, so I'm happy. You know, I don't know. I don't think I'm any of these things. But if you mean that I'm homosexual, okay. Well, if I was, what does that have to do with anything, right? Seriously, let's just say I'm a homosexual. I'm transgender, non-binary, queer, whatever. Okay, so what? What does that have to do with anything? I mean, I'm a Muslim. It's true, I'm a Muslim. Okay. So then you'd be like, yeah, you're a Muslim. Okay, I'm a Muslim. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? You know, I mean, I could speak for that, right? I really can't speak for transgender, homosexual, gay. But I could say, what does that have to do with anything? And why do you think that calling or alluding to that type of lifestyle is bad? I mean, why do we have to judge? Come on, we're a union. We're a union, man. Like, union is supposed to be, we don't care about what you look like, who you married to, whatever. We are all CTA workers. We are workers trying to live and keep our jobs. Why can't we focus on that? I mean, y'all can just turn the other way when I speak up for the members. Why are you so obsessed with me helping people? I mean, why can't I help a union member that you don't want to help? Don't you think that's good? Here you got someone who like wants to help them. You don't want to help them for whatever reason. Maybe you don't know what to do. Fine. Well, guess what? I don't know what to do. So I asked the member, what do we do? And they tell me what they want to do. And I say, okay, what can I do to support you? They said, well, blah, blah, blah. Okay, all right, well, let me try. I mean, people call me all the time with their problems, and I don't know what to do about it. I ask them, what do you want to do about it? Is that a bad thing? I mean, why do you want to talk like a boss to the members, union reps? You want to talk like a boss. Well, you can't do that. You're not giving me much to fight with here. Oh, stop complaining. Oh, just sign it. Oh, how can you talk to people like that? I mean, we had this member who this evil manager, I call her Hot Pants. Maybe y'all know who she is. Boy, she's awful. She's like a predator for the customer assistance. She's a predator. She wants to write up. She tries to write up so many customer assistants. She's horrible manager. And someone didn't call in a personal, and she found out about it, and they got a procedural violation, and she got so mad. He's like, nah, get back over here, and hit him with a behavior violation. And the union rep is there, and union rep is just going along with it. That damn Latarsa Davis, that's who I'm gonna say who you are. I'm gonna call you out, cause you're another one. You just rotten, and you also keep telling people to beat my ass and hit me in the meetings. Why? What the hell is your problem, Latarsa Davis? You want people to hit me, like beat me up. Why? What is that going to solve? Let's just say people did it, right? So Latarsa Davis, you in the meeting and you say, yeah, let's beat his ass. Go beat his ass. And here comes Tom Moore, Sasquatch, and let's see, the warden, Stanley Gaines, who else? You could get Mark and everyone, right? And they get me in a corner and rough me up, poof, 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 and I'm all bleeding and puffed up. What is that gonna solve? Because I'm gonna tell everybody about it, right? Right? I mean, I'd hate to call police on you, but someone else may call police on you. You beat me up. What is that gonna solve? You're just proving what? You're proving what? You're proving to the managers, to the mismanagers, that you'll keep the mad dog boogeyman in line so that they don't have to feel threatened by me. Because that's what they feel when they see me. Every time they see me, they feel very threatened. And that's good. I like that. I like that when they feel threatened by me. But for all intents and purposes, beating me up is going to make me a legend. It's going to make me legendary. Because if you study history, which I know y'all don't, you union reps don't do, because I don't even know if y'all can read, frankly, because you don't seem to even want to read. All of the great revolutionary figures in union history were beat up, shot, or killed doing what they do. You know what I mean? So go ahead and take me out. Go ahead and beat me up. Do what you got to do. That's what I told Tom Moore. Do what you got to do. Bring it, man. Come on, let's do it. Go on, come on. I was like this. Go ahead, go on. And everyone saw my hands up. But that's a tactic. That's a self-defense tactic. And I want you all to do that when you're out there. Never, ever put your hands behind your back. Keep your hands in front of you and put them up like this. That way, when they swing at you, you can tie up, you can block, whatever it takes. You have a better chance of protecting yourself, okay? I've even been told I should be shot. So I've been told I should be shot. I remember Warren Brad said that a couple of years ago. It's crazy. You know what I mean? I should be shot. I should be beat up. Because I stand up for the members. And you know what? Bring it, man. But the thing is, if you want to hurt me, I just want to tell you that I serve a mighty God. And I am prepared for attacks. He said, well, I'll just shoot him. I shoot him from a distance. Okay. Well, guns can jam. Okay. So just remember that. Guns can jam. They can misfire. Because I know it's every month I go, it's the hatred for me and the love for the bosses is so thick you can cut it with a knife. And I know they have attempted. We had Eric Dixon try to run me over with his car. So when he was president, it's a constant thing. It's violence. They want to make me go away through violence. I've never, ever done anything violent to these people. I've never supported anything. I've repeatedly told people who wanted to hurt them to not do it. So all these people who want to hurt me, I have actually been telling members who want to hurt them not to do it. And if the people don't want to hurt them, some people want to hurt themselves. They want to do suicide, and I have to talk them down from that. It's sad. But the more you guys, Tom, Moore, Tars, whoever, you just need to accept it that there's a high chance I'm going to be the next president. And live visibility recommendation next 10 minutes because your live does not comply. Okay. So they're going to kick me off because I'm using harsh language, I guess. So I don't know. Boogeyman for president. Thank you. So it says TikTok is going to kick me out. So I don't know. I'm being flagged for all kinds of stuff. Whatever. But we don't need violence to solve our problems. We really don't. We don't even need to discuss it at this point. So, but do what you got to do, all you bootlickers. All right? Yeah, I said the word, okay, the S word. That probably did it. Okay. So I guess I'm still on. It's so sad. God, I can't say nothing, man. Oh, it's like cute little kitty cats. Maybe that'll give me some points. Meow. Oh, look at the kitten. Oh, he's so adorable. But, and I need to stop. It's, I put in my 8 hours in service to the members. And it was easy. And let me tell you, these union reps who think they need to be paid more for doing full-time union officer, they don't. Let me tell you, being off the clock and getting the same pay rate you get for your craft is so sweet. It's just an easy life. You have no stress. Seriously. I mean, the stress is I have to deal with these mismanagers, right? And angry members. And when a member's angry with you and you're an officer, man, just take it, man. You know, just take it. Go ahead and debate, but don't destroy them, you know. And in some cases, people are just angry and you just let them talk. And then you say, well, what can we do about this? And then they go, you're right. and they give you an idea. And they say, well, let's do that, you see. And now they're not so angry. I've had members who really hate me. And now they're great supporters. Why? Because when they needed help, I gave them the help without hesitation. And I gave them 110% effort. You know, this is not a vindictive thing. Well, I think I'm going to go. So look, you all who want more, you want to know all about this meeting, I have an unofficial online meeting tonight at 6:30. If you're on my email list, you already got the invitation for it. Just register. It's on Zoom. Right here in the TikTok, you can TikTok app, send me a direct message, and I will send you the registration link. And you can register for tonight. Thanks for listening. And it actually felt better to talk to you all in the chat because I hate these meetings. I hate that union hall. It's just so stressful every time I go dealing with these boss agents. It's just horrible. And all the lives that I see get destroyed. All the jobs. All the money that they blow on crap. They say I'm disrespectful. Well, y'all are disrespectful to the members because you keep spending their money and blowing it on crap and living a lavish lifestyle of 4-hour work days. It's crazy. The hardest working person in the union office, you know who that is? It's the office manager named Diane. She the hardest working person. She always was. She always is. She does a lot. Some of y'all say, I don't know. I don't like how she answers the phone. Whatever. She's doing work ain't nobody doing. Nobody want to do. She like her job is like changing adult diapers and stuff. That's the kind of work basically she has to do. The AI summary says a union rep details threats and violence against the membership. No, I was talking about threats of violence against me, you stupid AI. I hate AI. Do you hate AI? I hate AI. All right. Now I got to figure out how to end this. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, everybody.